Hello, my dear friends. So, class 12th online session. Welcome. Welcome to class 12th online session, my dear friends. Uh, as as we have seen in the last class itself, some of very important and very interesting aspects will be there in the class 12 zoology. Why? Because maximum weightage chapters are there. Human reproduction and reproductive health weightage chapters are there, and human health and disease also, major weightage chapter is there. And ecosystem, very small chapter, even though it is a small chapter, 2 bits comfortable, you can answer that. Like that, very interesting aspects are included in class 12 zoology. So in this context, as an introductory aspects, I will start class 12, first chapter, human reproduction. Human reproduction. Okay. So in the last class, I have given some of the weightage, some of the weightage points, which chapter contributes how much in the NEET examination. That's what we discussed in the last class. And now human reproduction. See, my dear friends, this is a very interesting chapter and important chapter in the examination point of view. Okay. And we are going to study our own physiological aspects. That itself is an interesting, right? And in fact, each and every chapter is interesting in human physiology, starting from the respiration, reproduction, respiration to reproduction. Each and every chapter is very important. It is having its own characteristic features, right? So human reproduction followed by the reproductive health. These two, I told you, I mentioned in the last class itself, human reproduction and reproductive health combinedly, there is a chance of having 5 to 6 and more than that also in the final NEET examination. And human reproduction, means again. Means again. Production means producing of its own kind, generating of its own kind or a race. Race is nothing but, in simple terms, you can call this as a species. So producing its own species again is nothing but the reproduction. Okay, producing its own species, that is human reproduction. And human reproduction begins with introductory aspects లో ఒక క్వశ్చన్ రావడానికి పాసిబిలిటీ ఉంది, and that begins with gametogenesis. GAMETO, gametogenesis. Gametogenesis is nothing but the formation of gametes. Gametogenesis is nothing but the formation of gametes. And once the gametes have been formed, what are the gametes? Male gametes, female gametes. Male gametes and female gametes. So here male gamete, female gamete. What is the male gamete, my dear friend? Male gamete is a sperm. And what is female gamete? I think you know what is this symbol. Female gamete is called egg. Actually, I will put one star here. Why? Because we shouldn't call it as an egg. We have to call it as a secondary oocyte. Okay, leave it. So male and female, I think you know this is the male symbol and this is female symbol. Okay, male symbol and female symbol. If two symbols are there in the same animal, is it possible here? Is any animal shows both the sexes in the same organism? Yes, there are so many animals are there. Best example is earthworm. Okay, both the sexes are present in the same animal. Okay, if it is other animal, fine, accepted. Do you think it is accepted? I mean, not accepted. Do you think human beings also show characters like this? Both male and females are present in the same animal. Huh? I think you might have been observed the hijras which are roaming at some places also. They are different. Scientifically, they are different. And this word is different. I will explain what is the difference between these two terms when the time permits. Okay. So gametogenesis is nothing but the formation of sperm and formation of egg. After the sperm has been formed, and then insemination, insemination, insemination. What is this insemination? Insemination is nothing but the process of releasing sperms, semen. Semen is different, sperms are different. I will tell what is the difference. Releasing of semen. Now currently just you assume semen is nothing but sperm. Just you think the process of releasing semen into female reproductive tract, that is called insemination. So after the sperms have been formed, the sperm should enters into the female reproductive tract, insemination, and then only the fertilization will take place, right? And now fertilization will take place. Before fertilization, so many events also will take place. After the fertilization, gestation. What is the gestation period in human beings here? Gestation period 9 months. Okay, gestation period. After that, delivery will take place. That delivery is called parturition. 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 Parturition is nothing but the delivery. And after that, lactation. 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 Lactation is nothing but the act of giving milk. Okay, that is lactation. So these are the events: insemination. Okay, insemination followed by that second. Okay, insemination. After the insemination, fertilization will take place. After the fertilization, gestation. Gestation is nothing but the period. How much time that the fetus or embryo will grow? 9 months in case of human being. In this context, my dear friend, just imagine the animal having the longest gestation period. Which animal is having the longest gestation period? Just assume. And similarly, try to recollect the animal which is having the shortest gestation period. Try to recollect the data. So gestation period 9 months, the baby will grow inside, or generally we have to call it as a fetus that grow inside. After that, delivery will take place. Lactation is nothing but giving milk. So these are the events which may be asked in the examination in the sequence point of view: gametogenesis, insemination, fertilization, gestation, parturition, lactation. So these encircled words may be asked in sequence in the examination. Sequence. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F. They will shuffle the A to F. They will shuffle the words between these A to F. They will give fertilization, lactation, insemination, gametogenesis, gestation. Like that, they will change the order, and they will ask you to correctly find out the option which contains the correct sequence. So this is sequence model question. Human reproduction. And now in case of the human reproduction, we have to study both male and female reproductive systems separately. Both male and female reproductive organs are present separately. Both male and female reproductive organs are present separately. Okay. So dioecious, monoecious. What is monoecious? Here I will write dioecious. D-I-O-E-C-I-O-U-S. Di means two, double. Eicious means reproductive organs. Eicious means reproductive organs. So two means double. Di means two or double. I mean to say, both male and female reproductive organs are separately present. Double organisms, two organisms are present. Male and female separately present. That is dioecious. If both male and female reproductive organs are present in the same animal, you have to call it as monoecious. I will write here itself. Monoecious. M-O-N-O-E-C-I-O-U-S. Mono means single. Mono means single. Eicious means reproductive organs. Eicious means reproductive organs. So both male and female reproductive organs are present in the same animal, that is monoecious. If both male and female reproductive organs are present separately, that is dioecious. In monoecious, sexes are not separate. In monoecious, sexes are not separate. Okay. We can call it as an unisexual also. I will represent that word later. Okay. Right now, initially you learn these words: monoecious, dioecious, and human reproductive system. And the sequence of events which are present here, one by one you have to remember the sequence also. Is it clear? Am I clear? So insemination is a natural process. It is not an artificial process. Insemination is a natural process. It is not an artificial process. Right? Now let me show you the next part. Male. Hello. Male reproductive system. So male reproductive system contains a pair of testes, T-S, T-E-S. Testes is plural, T-S, T-I-S, testis is singular. Male reproductive system consists of a pair of testes, okay, and so many other structures are also present. I will tell. Say for example, the testis. See, this is the testis. What is the shape of this testis? The testis is oval and pinkish color, oval and pinkish in color. Okay, and see this. Length and width. Width here 2 to 3 centimeters width and 4 to 5 centimeters length. Okay, so a pair, and here like that 2 testes are present actually. 2 testes, here I have represented 1 testis. So testis is oval in shape. Shape is also very important in the examination. Oval in shape, and the coloration is pinkish in color. Where they are present? Actually they are present, initially they are present inside the abdomen, but right here initially before birth testes are present inside the abdomen. Testes are present inside the abdomen. Okay, before birth testes are present inside the abdomen, and after birth, just let me write, just before birth, they descends into the scrotal sacs. What are these scrotal sacs? Now we will see. So the testes are present before the birth, the testes are present inside the abdomen. Just before birth, testis comes outside of the abdominal cavity, and they are located in sac-like structures called scrotal sacs. I will show you here. See this. Okay, imagine this is one scrotal sac and another scrotal sac. Like these 2 scrotal sacs are present. Testes are present inside these scrotal sacs. Here you can see one testis, and this is another testis. Like the 2 testes are present. As I told initially, they are present inside the abdomen, but later, just before birth, they descends into the scrotal sac. So this sac is called scrotal sac. S-C-R-O-T-A-L, scrotal sac. Okay, and now there are some human beings which were identified with a different condition. What is that? There are some animals, I mean some human beings, where the testes they won't descend into the scrotal sacs. Instead they are hidden in the abdomen. They won't come. See, this is abdomen. This everything is an abdomen. So diagrammatically, if I want to show you, so this is an abdomen, right? Imagine this is abdomen. There are some human beings where the testes are present inside the abdomen only. They won't descend into the scrotal sac. If testes fail to descend into the scrotal sacs, if I will write the same thing, if testes fail to descend, D-E-S-C-N, fail to descend into the scrotal sac. The condition is called cryptorchidism, C-R-Y-P-T-O, cryptorchidism, O-R-C-H-I-D-I-S-M, cryptorchidism. Okay, C-R-Y-P-T-O, crypto, R-C-H-I-D-I-S-M, ism. Crypto, what do you mean by this crypto? I will write here. Crypto means hidden. Cryptocurrency, hidden currency. Orchid, O-R-C-H-I-D, orchid means testis, T-S-T-I-S. Ism means condition. Ism means condition. So the condition where the testis fail to descend into the abdominal sac, into the scrotal sacs, is called cryptorchidism. You know, small surgery may be required in some cases. If the testes are not going to discharge the function well, if they are not going to do their duty, if they are present inside the abdomen, imagine the spermatogenesis is happening. Spermatogenesis is nothing but the production of sperms. Then no problem. But if it is not producing the sperm cells, if it is present inside the abdomen, then a small surgery is required. Once again, adi lopala unnappudu, if they are present inside, imagine they are doing their duty, sperms and production chestunnayi anukundamu, no problem will be there. But in some people, what happens, if the testes are present inside the abdomen, they can't work properly. Then a small surgery may be required. Understand? So, what is the function of testis? Just now I told spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis means sperm. Genesis means formation. Genesis means formation. Genesis means formation. Sperm. So formation of sperms is nothing but spermatogenesis. Okay. So if you observe the testis, actually so many muscles and coverings are present. Imagine this is the testis. Testis is covered by so many layers also. So many layers are present. I don't want to represent all those layers now. Okay. And like this, number of layers are present. Two different types of very special muscles are also present. I will explain in the regular classes. Okay. External spermatic fascia, cremaster muscle, darkus muscle, internal spermatic fascia. Like that, number of layers are present. Not required right now. Let us see the testis now. I want to make a vertical section of testis. Now, imagine this is the testis. Okay, imagine this is the testis. And inside the testis, the lobules are present here like this. Like this, lobules are present. And these lobules are called testicular lobules. These lobules are called testicular lobules. How many testicular lobules are present? 250 testicular lobules are present. 250 testicular lobules are present here. 250 testicular lobules are present. Raghu? Teja? AC lob chesaru. So testicular lobules are present, 250 testicular lobules are present. If you observe the testicular lobule, each testicular lobule shows, see, this is the seminiferous tubule. Here we can see the seminiferous tubule. Here you can see the seminiferous tubule. And see, here you can see the seminiferous tubule. Here you can see the seminiferous tubule. Like this. Okay. So what are these? These are nothing but the seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. How many seminiferous tubules are present? S-E-M-I-N-I-F-E-R-O-E-S. How many seminiferous tubules are present? The seminiferous tubules number is 1, 2, 3. Per one lobule, minimum 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules are present. Okay. So here I have represented 1, here 1 represented, 1 here 2 represented. Like that, seminiferous tubules number is 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now please see the board here. They opens into, you can see here, just I will do one thing, I will change the color. I will change the color, what color? I will change the color. Okay, now please see here. The seminiferous tubules opens into the tubes like this. In fact, before they are going to open, here you can see tubes like this, and now they opens into that structure. See here you can see 3 colors now, right? You can see 3 colors now. The first one is light, this bluish shade, and second one is this yellowish shade, and third one is that brownish shade. These are seminiferous tubules, and now this color, this is called, I will show here, RETE, RETE, TES, RETE testis, RETE, RETE testis, RETE testis. And what is this one? This is called VASA, VASA, EFFERENTIA, efferentia, VASA efferentia. It is VASA efferentia. So now just see the diagram, Testis contains 250 testicular lobules. Inside the testicular lobule, seminiferous tubules, 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules are present. Seminiferous tubules opens into RETE testis. RETE testis opens into VASA efferentia. That's it here. So I will give the numbering here. Please see the board. Number 1, testicular lobules. Testicular lobules contain seminiferous tubules. So if I begin from the seminiferous tubules, this is number 1. Seminiferous tubules opens into number 2, RETE testis. RETE testis opens into number 3, VASA efferentia. So this sequence is also important in the exam. You may ask me, sir, what is the function of the seminiferous tubule? The seminiferous tubules produces the sperm cells. Seminiferous tubules produces the sperm cells. Imagine the red color dots, what I am representing here, they are sperm cells. And now the sperm cells enters into this RETE testis. And now the sperm cells enters into this VASA efferentia. Like, okay. And now just see the board, and now I am going to show you a much coiled structure like this. So this coiled structure. See, what is that coiled blue color structure? What you are seeing here, this coiled blue color structure is called EPIDIDYMIS, epididymis. What is epididymis? EPIDIDYMIS, epididymis. What is epididymis? Epididymis is a coiled tube where the sperms will be stored here, where the sperms will be matured here. The sperms are stored and matured in the coiled structure called epididymis. What is epididymis? The coiled structure, that's it. Okay. And now from the VASA efferentia, they opens into fourth one is epididymis. And observe this epididymis here, epididymis. In fact, this is the first part of epididymis. This is called CAPUT, caput epididymis. This is the second part of epididymis called carpus epididymis. This is the last part of epididymis called cauda epididymis. So 3 parts are there. I will put in boxes. Epididymis is divided into 3 parts based on its location. Cap is the head. First part is caput epididymis. Corpus means body. Carpus epididymis. Cauda means the tail. Last part of epididymis, cauda epididymis. 3 parts are there in the epididymis. So what is epididymis? Epididymis is a coiled structure which helps in the storage of sperm cells and maturation of sperm cells. Okay, beautiful diagram here. This diagram is very important. In fact, this is the vertical section. This is the vertical section or a longitudinal section of vertical or longitudinal section of TSTIS, testis. Vertical section or longitudinal section of the testis. Okay, now right, and now see this diagram, vertical section or longitudinal section. I will represent the same diagram here. Once again, see, I am taking the testis here. This is the testis. Where the testes are present? Testes are present in the scrotal sac. And now imagine we are seeing the side view of the testis. And here I have taken the white color. Once again, I will take the white color here. So these white color structures are testicular lobules. And inside the white color, this bluish shade, this tinge, seminiferous tubules. So this is seminiferous tubule. This is seminiferous tubule. This is seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubules opens into a vertical structure. What is this? Rete testis. This color, this yellow color is rete testis, which opens into brown color vasa efferentia. I will show you the vasa efferentia. So this is vasa efferentia. Okay, and now this vasa efferentia opens into which color? Blue color. I have to take the blue color. The vasa efferentia opens into this blue color. What is this? Epididymis. This one has epididymis. Okay, and this entire structure is enclosed in scrotal sac. This is the scrotal sac. This is the side view, the same diagram, vertical section. Okay, am I clear? And now where this epididymis will go? And now this epididymis opens into a tube called, see this one. It opens into this structure. What is this green color one, which is newly represented here? This is called vas deferens. DEFERENS. Vas deferens. I will show you the vas deferens here. So this is the vas deferens. This is the vas deferens. Okay. So this is the diagram, and now this is inside the abdomen, and this is outside the abdomen. Inside the abdomen, outside the abdomen. So this is the side view of the testis. Am I clear? Hope so it is clear. So now, in the examination point of view, how the questions will come, see here. In the sequence point of view, if you start where the sperm cells producing seminiferous tubule, where they enters into rete testis, from there vasa efferentia, from there into epididymis, fourth one, from there green color. What is this green color? Fifth one, vasa deferens. Vas deferens, vasa differentia, plural. Okay, so vas deferens. And this vas deferens enters into the abdominal cavity. It enters into the abdominal cavity. So now this diagram is very important. This slide is very important. Take one screenshot, and of course you will get this PDF. But take one screenshot. Just I will move aside. Take one picture of that slide. Super slide here. Okay, this is the vertical section or longitudinal section of the testis, right? Clear? And now see this slide. Testes are present inside the abdominal cavity before birth. Just when the delivery is going to happen, the testis descends into the scrotal sac. In some persons, it failed to descend. That is cryptorchidism. And the testis plural, testis singular, 2 to 3, 4 to 5 centimeters. And that is the dimensions. And what is this? This introductory aspects I mentioned. There is a chance of having one sequence model bit here. So remember this, right? And now see this. Now I want to draw this diagram again. For example, please see this diagram very carefully. It enters into the abdomen, vas deferens. And now listen the statement. Vas deferens begins from the cauda epididymis. The green color duct begins from the cauda epididymis, and now it takes a loop or turning, and enters into the abdominal cavity again. Make yourself comfortable with this statement. Once again, seminiferous tubules opens into rete testis opens into vasa efferentia opens into epididymis. The last part of the epididymis takes a turn or a twist in the form of vas deferens, and now this vas deferens enters into the abdominal cavity and takes a turn or loop over the urinary bladder. Okay, I know it is not comfortable for you. Now I will show you the urinary bladder. See the urinary bladder which is present here. Imagine this is the urinary bladder. And now see this green color one. See this green color one, my dear friends. See the green color. Green color takes a turn or loop over the urinary bladder. Once again, see this vas deferens takes a turn or loop over the urinary bladder. That is the actual meaning of my statement. See this diagram. Vas deferens, which is present in the scrotal sac, it takes a loop or a turning and then enters into the abdominal cavity. It takes a loop over the urinary bladder and what happens? And what happens? It joins with one different color here. Which color will you take? Joins with black. Shall I take the black color here? Black color merges with the background, right? See here now. It joins with seminal vesicle. Joins with seminal vesicle. Okay. And now once again the same diagram, the same thing, nothing wrong in it, but I want to explain it and then again I want to draw. Now see this. What is this? What is this white color one? The white color one is called seminal, S-E-M-I-N-A-L, seminal, V-E-S-I-C-L-E, seminal vesicle. And what is that green color? Green color one is vas deferens. And now the vas deferens joins with seminal vesicle. This is a side view, my dear friend, side view. So seminal vesicle joins with the vas deferens and forming one duct. I will show you the duct. So this is the duct. And what is this duct? This duct, the colored duct, what I have represented it. And that colored duct is called EJACULATORY, ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct. So what is ejaculatory duct? Ejaculatory duct is the duct which is formed by the combination of vas deferens and seminal vesicle. Very simple, my dear friends. ఈ పర్పుల్ కలర్ డక్ట్ ఎవరు కలవటం వల్ల ఫామ్ అయింది? గ్రీన్ వైట్ కలవటం వల్ల పర్పుల్ ఫామ్ అయింది. సి హౌ మచ్ సింపుల్ ఇట్ ఈస్. గ్రీన్ వైట్ కలిస్తే పర్పుల్ ఫామ్ అయింది. గ్రీన్ ఈజ్ వాస్ డిఫరెన్స్, వైట్ ఈజ్ సెమినల్ వెసికల్, combined to form ejaculatory duct. That's it. Okay, and now I will show you that ejaculatory duct. And now see this continuation of this ejaculatory duct. I will take another color. Em తీసుకుందాం, blue తీసుకుందాం. So now see this blue color duct. See this blue color duct. Okay, and upper one, this is the urinary bladder. This is the urinary bladder. And now that blue color structure, what you are able to see here, this is called URETHRA, urethra. Ippudu now see the board here. Super slide. Just see the slide now. See the side view, sagittal or lateral view. See the side view or lateral view. Vas deferens, it enters into the abdominal cavity, takes a loop or a turning over the urinary bladder and joins with the seminal vesicle, forming the purple color one. What is this purple color one? Ejaculatory duct. And now this ejaculatory duct continues as urethra. That's it, my dear friends. As you entered into the second year, you should know one thing. Don't try to draw the diagram. Always try to study the diagram. అదేంటి సార్ డయాగ్రామ్ స్టడీ చేస్తామా, డయాగ్రామ్ వేస్తారు కదా, అది కూడా తెలియదు అని. డయాగ్రామ్ వేయటం ఎవరైనా వేస్తారండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, if someone is watching this same class in your home, ask your brother or sister to draw this diagram. By seeing this, they can also draw. But only you can study the diagram. Studying of diagram is very important. Diagram చూసి చదవాలి. See now, see, testis contains 250 testicular lobules, which contains the seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules opens into rete testis. Rete testis opens into vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia opens into caput epididymis, then corpus epididymis, then cauda epididymis. And this epididymis opens into vas deferens, which enters into the abdominal cavity, takes a loop or a turn over the urinary bladder and it joins with the seminal vesicle forming the ejaculatory duct. And this ejaculatory duct opens as urethra, opens out as urethra. ఇది బయటకి ఓపెన్ అయిపోతుంది, ఎలా ఓపెన్ అవుతుందో తర్వాత మాట్లాడదాం. But this ejaculatory duct, it opens into urethra. That is the studying of diagram, my dear friends. That is called studying of diagram. That is called the studying of diagram. Please study the diagram and make yourself comfortable with this diagram. Clear కదండి ఇంతవరకు? I mean clear. Hope so it is perfect. Hope so it is perfectly clear. And now ఇదే డయాగ్రామ్లో నేను మీకు ఇంకొక క్యాండిడేట్ చూపిస్తాను. ఒక మంచి కలర్ కావాలి నాకు. ఏమేద్దాం డిఫరెంట్ కలర్ కావాలి. అక్కడ లేని కలర్ వేయాలి. పర్పుల్ ఉంది, గ్రీన్ ఉంది, బ్రౌన్ ఉంది, బ్లూ ఉంది. ఇంకేం వేయాలండి? ఈ కలర్ వేస్తాను. సెమినిఫెరస్ ట్యూబుల్స్ కేసిన కలర్ వేస్తాను. చూడండి ఇప్పుడు ఒకసారి జాగ్రత్తగా డయాగ్రామ్ జాగ్రత్త చూడాలి. ఇప్పుడు నేను వెయ్యబోయేది చూడాలి. సీ ద డయాగ్రామ్. ఇదిగో ఏంటి బాస్ అది సర్కిల్ వేసావు? వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ సర్కిల్? ఏంటి ఆ సర్కిల్ అని అంటే, వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ సర్కిల్ అంటే చెప్పనా? ఆ సర్కిల్ ఏంటో చెప్తారా ఎవరైనా? ఆ సర్కిల్ ఏంటో క్లాస్లో అయితే చెప్పేవాళ్ళేమో కదా. దట్ సర్కిల్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ ప్రాస్టేట్. PROSTATE, ప్రాస్టేట్ గ్లాండ్ అంటారు. ప్రాస్టేట్ గ్లాండ్ మీరు వినే ఉంటారని అనుకుంటున్నాను నేను. ప్రాస్టేట్ గ్లాండ్, GLAND, ప్రాస్టేట్ గ్లాండ్ వినే ఉంటారు. ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో ప్రాస్టేటిక్ క్యాన్సర్ బికేమ్ సో కామన్ ఇన్ ఫారిన్ కంట్రీస్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ ఇన్ US, like those countries, prostatic cancers are very common. India is competing with the foreign countries for getting cancer. Prostatic cancer విపరీతంగా పెరిగిపోయింది nowadays. Okay, sir, what is the reason for having a prostatic cancer? So many reasons are there, but one of the reasons enti anante diet. Of course, age perige koddi, as the age of the person is increasing, prostate gland size also increases. Increase in size of prostate gland is not considered as a prostatic cancer. Prostatic cancer veru. Prostatic cancer is different. Increase in size of prostate gland, the reason is different. Okay, and gradually the prostate gland size increases as the age of person increases. That is a common thing. Anyhow, coming back, that is prostate gland. If the prostate gland is removed, what happens? That we will discuss. And now I will represent two more glands here. There's here one gland, here one gland. Two glands are present. Here one gland and here one gland. Two glands are present. What are those two glands? They are called BULBO, bulbourethral. URETHRAL, bulbourethral gland. See here, bulbourethral gland. BUG, bug. Okay, ala gurtupettukondi. Bulbourethral glands anta. See, if it is necessary, ila chinna words gurtupettukochu kani my personal suggestion and na personal feeling endante, I don't want to give mnemonics to the kids or students. Instead of representing that entire statement, it is better to remember the actual content. Adi nenu ala feel avutanu. Coming back, bulbourethral glands are the glands. Two glands are present. How many prostate glands are present? Only one prostate gland is present. How many bulbourethral glands are present? Two bulbourethral glands are present. Seminal vesicle ee side nunchi okati, aa side nunchi okati. So two seminal vesicles are present. So two seminal vesicles, only one prostate gland and two bulbourethral glands. Adenti sir, prostate gland kuda 1 2 3 1 2 3 3 prostate glands? No, prostate gland is only one. So it is present like this. Okay, imagine this as urethra and my fist as the prostate gland. My hand is visible from this side and this side also. అంతేగాని ఇక్కడ 4 హ్యాండ్స్ ఉన్నాయని కాదు కదా. ఇది కూడా prostate gland is only one. Seminal vesicle, two seminal vesicles are present. This is side view, so you can see only one seminal vesicle, but two seminal vesicles are present like this. So here two testes are present, right? So from here one seminal vesicle and here one seminal vesicle, two seminal vesicles, and only one prostate gland and one bulbourethral gland here, one bulbourethral gland here. Two bulbourethral glands are present. Clear? And it opens into urethra. That's it. Okay, that is the side view of the human testis. Okay, and a very important structures inga cheppalsinది చాలా. This is the urinary bladder into which the ureters will open. urinary bladder loki evaru open avutaru? Ureter, which carries the urine. Ureters carry the urine into the urinary bladder. So now once again, now this slide is perfectly finished. Please take one screenshot now. Okay, please take one screenshot now so that you will feel more comfortable, right? And now ఇవాళ చాలా నడిచిందండి సబ్జెక్ట్, చాలా కంటెంట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసాము. అండ్ ఎనీహౌ మేక్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ కంఫర్టబుల్. సో మెనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆర్ పాసిబుల్. సి హౌ మెనీ bulbar glands are present, what is their location beneath the prostate gland, how many prostate glands are present, 1, how many seminal vesicles are present, 2, who joins with the vas deferens, green color one, seminal vesicle, okay, and how the ejaculatory duct is formed. Say this one, the purple color, how ejaculatory duct forms. Ejaculatory duct is formed because of the fusion of vas deferens and seminal vesicle. And after the ejaculatory duct, the duct which is present, after the ejaculatory duct, the duct which is present or formed is urethra. Understand? And the sequence chala important. Before going to start, see, human beings are sexually reproducing organisms, and we comes under viviparous animals. Human beings are viviparous. 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 What do you mean by viviparous? Viviparous, oviparous. I think you know it quite very well. Oviparous means oviparous means which lay eggs. Eggs bet animals in oviparous under. Here it is vivi. Vivi means which lay or which gives the young ones. Pillalu puttatam anamata. That is nothing but viviparous. You know oviparous, you know viviparous, but now in this context I want to ask you one question today. What is that question? Means I want to know what is a ovoviviparous. Tomorrow I will, or in the next class I will ask you, and comment section also will be enabled. You can leave the comment. We have to see, we have to tell the correct answer. What is ovoviviparous? My dear friend, viviparous means viviparous. P-A-R-O-U-S. Viviparous means which gives the young ones. And oviparous, oviparous means which lay eggs. And now today I asked what is ovoviviparous, and I want examples also. Now this is the point I am giving you for reference. Okay, testes are present inside the abdomen in so many animals. That condition is called cryptorchidism. It is seen in human beings also, but in this context I am giving you one more homework. What is it? Means intra-abdominal testis. Intra-abdominal testis examples. I want to know some examples for those organisms which exhibits intra-abdominal testis. Intra-abdominal testis are present in which of the following animals? I want that answer. Intra-abdominal testis is present in which animals? I want to know the examples. That is the one question what I asked you, one answer what I asked you to refer. And similarly I asked what is ovoviviparous. What is the ovoviviparous? I want definition and examples also. Okay, I think definitely you will see the we will use the social media, Google or ChatGPT, and then you will tell the answer. But anyhow, at least you try, even it, you try, at least try even for it also. That is sufficient. Am I clear? And then testes are very sensitive. Why? Because here blood vessels are, of course, are also present. So blood vessels, the layer which supplies blood vessel to the testis is tunica vesiculosa. V-A-S-C-U-L-O-S-A. What is tunica vesiculosa? Tunica vesiculosa is nothing but a layer which supplies blood vessels to the testis. Which supplies blood vessels to the testis. That is tunica vesiculosa. Tunica vesiculosa. V-A-S-C-U-L-O-S-A. Tunica vesiculosa. Tunica means covering layer which supplies blood to the testis. Okay, and they are present outside the abdomen. You may ask, and once again, why testis should reach scrotal sac? Why they should reach scrotal sac? This is the third question I am asking you. First question, what I asked, what is ovoviviparous, and I want example. Second example, second question, intra-abdominal testis, I want example. Third one, why testis should reach the scrotal sac? Why can't they present inside the body only for spermatogenesis to take place? Why the spermatogenesis is very effective if testis reach the scrotal sac? What is the reason? I want to know all these three questions. Please refer it. That's all about from my side for today's session. Okay, so next class lo malli I will continue this male reproductive system. In the meanwhile, no need to study the CBSE textbooks, my dear friends, or materials. Don't study anything. Em chadavaddu. Don't study. See where you will get this type of teacher here. Tell me. I am asking not to study. Em chadavaddu antu nanu asalu chadavaddu anatledu. Don't study male reproductive system. Now, why? Because still so much content is there to explain. After that, you can study. Right? That's all about this session. Thank you. Refer these points.